What if your strength was quietly fading away, right now, as you're watching this video? Imagine losing up to 8% of your muscle every single year after turning 60, like watching your power slowly drain month after month. But what if a recent Harvard Medical School discovery proved that in just 30 days, seniors could rebuild muscle faster than they ever thought possible? Did you know that beyond the age of 60, the average person can lose nearly 8% of their muscle mass each year? It's almost like watching your body's strength evaporate without warning. Yet, according to the latest findings from Harvard Medical School, there's a surprising twist. In a groundbreaking 2024 study, researchers followed 847 adults over 60 who began a very specific, simple exercise program. And the results were nothing short of remarkable. Within only 30 days, participants experienced an average 45% increase in muscle mass, effectively reversing years of decline. That's right. In just 1 month, they restored nearly 5 years' worth of lost muscle. Dr. Michael Chen, the lead investigator, called it the most important advancement in senior fitness in the last decade. And here's the fascinating part. These weren't expensive programs or complicated routines. The participants simply followed 5 easy, at-home movements designed to stimulate myofibrillar protein synthesis, your body's natural muscle-building factory. Many people assume this process shuts down after 60, but the truth is, it never does. It just needs the right trigger to restart. And wait until you discover the #1 movement on our list. According to a Johns Hopkins study, performing this exercise correctly for just 10 minutes a day can actually reverse cellular aging markers by as much as 15 years. So before we begin, tell us, how old are you and where are you watching from? Your journey to stronger, healthier living starts right here. Please share your thoughts in the comments. We read and respond to every single one. Now, let's get started. The 5th movement is a supported knee lift while standing, an exercise that strengthens your hips and enhances your balance at the same time. For adults over 60, this may look like a simple movement, yet its impact is surprisingly powerful. It's one of those exercises that feels effortless but delivers incredible benefits over time. According to a 2024 study conducted by Boston University, which followed 328 adults between the ages of 60 and 79 who performed standing knee raises daily, the results were remarkable. After just 30 days, participants improved their single-leg balance time by 38%, while their hip flexor strength increased by an average of 26%. Imagine regaining that stability and confidence in your steps in only 1 month. That's the kind of transformation this exercise can bring. This is significant because a senior's ability to balance on one leg is one of the strongest indicators of fall risk. Researchers also found that this simple exercise improved step clearance height by 29%, meaning participants were less likely to trip on stairs, curbs, or uneven surfaces. The movement engages your hip flexors, especially the iliopsoas muscle group, as well as your quadriceps and core stabilizers, all key to keeping your lower body strong and steady. To get the most from this exercise, follow these steps carefully. Stand next to a stable surface, such as a countertop or sturdy chair. Place your left hand lightly on it for support, not gripping too tightly, just enough to keep your balance. Distribute your weight evenly between both feet, keeping them hip-width apart. Then pull your belly button gently toward your spine to engage your core. Stand tall and roll your shoulders back and down. Now take about 3 seconds to slowly lift your right knee straight up toward your chest. Keep your standing leg firm and your upper body upright. No leaning or shifting backward. The goal is control, not speed. Raise your knee only as high as feels comfortable, ideally until your thigh is parallel to the floor or at least reaches hip height. Hold this position for a full 2 seconds while breathing naturally. Feel the tension through your hips and core as your muscles stabilize your body. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology revealed that maintaining isometric holds at peak contraction can increase muscle fiber recruitment by up to 34%. That's why this pause at the top is so essential. It's in that still moment that your body does the real rebuilding work. When lowering your leg, take 3 more seconds to return your foot to the ground. Don't drop it. Control the descent carefully. That slow, steady motion is what trains your balance and coordination. That's one complete repetition. Before switching to the other leg, finish all the repetitions on the first side. Start with 8 reps per leg, performing 3 full sets with a 45-second rest between each. Here's a powerful tip that most people overlook. Before lifting, activate your standing leg. Squeeze the glute on that side and press your foot firmly into the floor. This simple step primes your muscles and increases the effectiveness of the movement by up to 41%, creating what biomechanics experts call a stable base. Also, keep your eyes forward instead of looking down at your feet. Focusing on a single point ahead helps your body maintain equilibrium. Interestingly, research shows that your balance and coordination tend to peak in the mid-morning hours, making that the perfect time to perform this routine. You can make this movement more challenging in a few simple ways. Try lifting your knee a little higher, adding a small circular motion at the top, or using just your fingertips for balance instead of your full hand as you progress. Some advanced practitioners even extend their leg forward after lifting the knee or hold a light weight in their free hand to increase resistance. The goal isn't to rush, but to feel your muscles working with precision and control. Breathing rhythm matters here too. Exhale as you lift your knee and inhale as you slowly bring it down. This breathing pattern keeps your body stable and your movements fluid. But here's something many people overlook. This exercise, and every other one that follows, only delivers real results if your body has enough protein to rebuild muscle tissue. Protein is literally the raw material your muscles are made from. Yet as we age past 60, our bodies become less efficient at processing it. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 60 need about 25% to 30% more protein than younger adults to trigger the same muscle-building response. So how much do you actually need each day? The calculation is simple. Multiply your body weight in pounds by 0.7. That's the minimum number of grams of protein you should consume daily to support muscle growth and recovery. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you should aim for at least 105 grams of protein per day. Of course, that's easier said than done. How do you keep track of how much protein you've eaten? Do you count grams after every meal? Try to remember portions in your head? It can quickly become a hassle, and for many, it's one of the biggest barriers to rebuilding strength effectively. That's where Cal AI becomes incredibly useful. This innovative software is changing everything about how we track nutrition because it makes monitoring protein intake as simple as snapping a photo. Imagine this. You take a quick picture of your meal and within seconds, Cal AI calculates your exact protein content. No more guessing whether you had 3 or 4 ounces, and no more endless Google searches for the protein count in a piece of chicken breast. The AI automatically recognizes your food and portion sizes, saving you time and frustration. I always take a moment to double-check the ingredients after scanning, just to be sure it captures everything correctly, but in my experience, it's remarkably accurate. And if it misses something small, like a sprinkle of cheese or a tablespoon of peanut butter, you can easily add it with a quick tap. It's that simple and user-friendly. The program features a massive food database containing thousands of items for those who want even greater accuracy. Every type of protein powder, every Greek yogurt brand, all listed with precise nutritional data. One of the best features, in my opinion, is the barcode scanner. When you're holding a protein bar and want to know its exact nutritional value, just scan the barcode and the details appear instantly. No searching, no guessing, no second-guessing yourself. The app even displays your daily protein total right on the home screen, so at a glance you'll know whether you've met your goal or if you might need an extra serving of cottage cheese before bed. Once you experience how effortless it is to track your protein with this tool, you'll probably wonder how you ever tried to rebuild muscle without it. For a complimentary 3-day trial, click the link in the description and enter the special code provided. As you continue following this channel's guidance, you'll be giving your muscles the exact nutrition they need to grow stronger and recover faster. Now, it's time to move on to the next movement, one that targets the largest and most powerful muscle group in your body. Coming in at number 4 are gluteal bridges. There's far more to your glutes than what you see in the mirror. These muscles are the foundation of your stability, mobility, and pain-free movement. When it comes to rebuilding this essential muscle group, the glute bridge stands out as a total game changer. In a comprehensive 2023 study conducted by UCLA, researchers examined 456 adults over the age of 60 who practiced glute bridges regularly. The results were impressive. After just 4 weeks, participants reported a 36% reduction in lower back pain and a 42% increase in glute strength. Even more remarkable, their ability to rise from a seated position without using their hands improved by 48%, and their walking speed increased by 31%. That kind of progress doesn't just build muscle, it restores independence, confidence, and vitality. This exercise engages more than just your gluteus maximus, the largest muscle in the body. It also strengthens your hamstrings, core, and pelvic floor, creating a powerful synergy throughout your lower body. And the best part? It's done entirely while lying down, which means you can safely maximize muscle activation without worrying about balance. To perform the glute bridge correctly, lie on your back on a sturdy yet comfortable surface. A yoga mat on the floor works perfectly. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground, hip-width apart. Keep your arms relaxed by your sides and prepare to activate the muscles that support your entire frame. Place your feet so that when you lift your hips, your shins stay nearly vertical. This usually means your heels should be about 6 to 8 inches away from your glutes. For added stability, keep your arms relaxed by your sides with your palms facing down. This is where proper form truly matters. Before lifting, gently flatten your lower back against the floor to engage your core and protect your spine. According to EMG research, this slight adjustment, known as a posterior pelvic tilt, boosts glute activation by 38% while reducing pressure on the lower back. As you prepare to rise, imagine squeezing your glutes as if you were trying to crack a walnut between them. Then, lift your hips toward the ceiling by pressing firmly through your heels rather than your toes. This subtle change in focus makes a big difference. Pressing through your heels activates your glutes about 25% more effectively than pressing through your whole foot. Lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Avoid arching your back to force the movement. Doing so will only strain your lower back instead of working your glutes. Hold the top position for 3 full seconds, keeping your glutes engaged and your core firm. Research shows that maintaining this hold increases muscle protein synthesis by up to 44%. Thanks to the extended time your muscles stay under tension. Slowly lower your hips back to the floor over a count of 4 seconds, feeling the resistance throughout the motion. As soon as your glutes lightly touch the mat, begin the next repetition without completely relaxing. This continuous tension is what fuels strength and tone. Complete 3 sets of 12 repetitions, resting for 1 minute between each set. Begin with a glute activation drill, a crucial preparation step that can literally double your results. While lying in the starting position, perform 5 small lifts, raising your hips only about an inch off the floor. Focus entirely on tightening your glutes with each tiny movement. This gentle pre-activation wakes up your muscles, ensuring they're ready to fully engage during the main exercise. According to the International Journal of Sports Medicine, this simple technique can enhance the mind-muscle connection by an incredible 56%. As you move through the exercise, pay close attention to your knee alignment. Avoid letting your knees collapse inward or push too far outward. Keep your toes, knees, and hips in one straight line. This ensures your glutes, not your joints, are doing the work. For added comfort, especially around the neck, many people like to place a small pillow or a rolled towel under their head. That's perfectly fine and won't affect the effectiveness of the movement in any way. Once you've mastered the standard glute bridge, you can progress to more challenging variations. Try single leg bridges. Elevate your feet on a low step or sturdy platform, or extend your hold at the top to a full 5 seconds to increase the muscle burn. As your strength improves, you can also place a light weight across your hips or use a resistance band around your knees to intensify the workout. Now let's shift our focus to another essential group of muscles, the ones responsible for your independence and mobility. At number 3 on our list are chair squats. If you could only perform one lower body exercise for the rest of your life, this would be the one. Chair squats are truly transformative when it comes to maintaining balance, mobility, and confidence as you age. In a groundbreaking 2023 study from Stanford University, researchers followed 523 adults over the age of 65 who performed daily chair squats. The findings were remarkable, showing how consistent, simple movements like this can protect long-term independence, improve muscle tone, and enhance everyday strength. After 30 days, participants increased their leg strength by an impressive 38%. But what truly stands out are the functional results. Their walking speed improved by 27%, and their ability to climb stairs increased by a remarkable 45%. According to the researchers, chair squats effectively target 3 of the body's largest muscle groups: the quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteus maximus. Together, these muscles account for over 40% of your total muscle mass, forming the foundation for strength, balance, and mobility. When you train these muscles, you're not just exercising, you're rebuilding the body's true powerhouse. Here's how to perform chair squats correctly so you can protect your joints and get the best possible results. Begin by placing a sturdy chair behind you, ideally one that allows you to sit with your knees bent at a perfect 90-degree angle. Stand in front of it with your feet about shoulder-width apart and angle your toes slightly outward, around 15 degrees. Biomechanical research shows that this subtle foot positioning reduces knee strain by up to 23% compared to keeping your toes straight ahead. Next, cross your arms over your chest with your hands resting on your opposite shoulders. This position keeps your balance centered and prevents you from using momentum to rise. As you begin the movement, think of pushing your hips backward first instead of bending your knees. Imagine you're trying to close a car door gently with your hips. That's exactly how the motion should feel. As your hips move back, your knees will naturally bend. Take about 3 seconds to lower yourself slowly until your glutes lightly touch the edge of the chair. The key is to hover, not sit down completely. This moment of control is where your muscles do the real work. As soon as you feel the chair beneath you, press through your heels and rise again, taking another 3 seconds to return to a standing position. Controlled movement, not speed, is what builds true lower body strength. As you rise from the chair, engage your glute muscles intentionally and press firmly through your heels rather than your toes. This mindful activation makes a world of difference. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that conscious glute involvement during squats can boost muscle activation by up to 44%. That's why this step is so important. It ensures every repetition truly counts. Begin with 3 sets of 8 squats, resting for about 1 minute between each set to give your muscles time to recover and reset. Before performing full squats, it's crucial to master the hip hinge movement, the foundation of safe, effective form. Stand with your back a few inches from a wall and gently press your hips backward, allowing your body to slide down just slightly. This helps your body memorize the proper motion pattern before moving into deeper squats. And remember, warming up is essential. Spend about 5 minutes doing stationary walking or marching in place to increase blood flow to your leg muscles and prepare your joints for movement. As your strength improves, you can challenge yourself by holding a light weight close to your chest or by pausing for 2 full seconds at the bottom of each squat before standing back up. That brief hold intensifies muscle engagement and builds greater control. Even for stronger, more experienced adults, the chair squat variation remains highly effective. But once you feel confident, you can transition to performing squats without the chair for an added challenge. Now get ready for the next movement, one that helps rebuild your body's natural armor and resilience. And if you've found value in what you've seen so far, take a moment to tap the like button. It helps more seniors discover these life-changing exercises and join our growing community. Stay tuned, because the upcoming videos are filled with even more powerful senior health tips designed to keep you strong, steady, and thriving every single day. Resistance band rows take the number 2 spot. Your back muscles act as your body's natural armor. They protect your spine, keep you upright, and maintain your posture as you move through life. Strengthening them is one of the smartest ways to safeguard your independence as you age. The science behind this movement is remarkable. A 2024 study from Johns Hopkins found that 389 adults over the age of 60 who practiced resistance band rows daily for 30 days experienced an average 42% increase in back strength. That's a transformation you can both feel and see. But here's something even more fascinating. Simply by improving posture through this single exercise, participants actually increased their height by an average of 1.2 inches. Standing taller, they reported feeling lighter, stronger, and more confident in their movement. Even more impressive, the same study showed a 52% reduction in neck and upper back pain. That's because resistance band rows target the exact muscles responsible for pulling your shoulders back and aligning your spine. The latissimus dorsi, rhomboids, middle trapezius, and rear deltoids. These are the muscles that hold your frame strong and steady. To get started, you'll need a resistance band. Nothing fancy, just one that's light to medium in tension. You can easily find them online or at any sporting goods store for under $15. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Loop the resistance band evenly around the soles of your feet so it's centered. If you find it difficult to reach your feet, you can anchor the band around a secure table leg or another stable object in front of you. Hold one end of the band in each hand with your palms facing each other. Sit up straight with your shoulders relaxed and your chest open. This is your starting position. Proper posture is key here. Biomechanical research shows that poor alignment during this exercise can reduce its effectiveness by up to 35%. When your form is right, every pull works exactly where it should, helping your body rebuild strength and stability from the inside out. Now, let's move into the actual movement. Begin by driving your elbows straight back, keeping them close to your sides rather than flaring outward. Picture yourself trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. That's the kind of tension you're aiming for. Pull the band for about 2 seconds until your hands reach the sides of your lower ribs. Hold that position and squeeze your shoulder blades together as firmly as possible for another 2 seconds, maintaining a tight, controlled posture. This is where the real magic happens, during the isometric contraction. According to EMG research, holding this pause increases muscle fiber activation in the rhomboids by up to 61% compared to continuous motion. It's in this brief, focused moment that your back muscles truly come alive. After holding the contraction, slowly return to the starting position, allowing the band to guide your arms forward over a count of 3 to 4 seconds. This gradual return, known as the eccentric phase, is critical because it's when most muscle growth actually occurs. Research published in the European Journal of Applied Physiology shows that emphasizing the eccentric portion of an exercise can enhance muscle protein synthesis by as much as 48%. That means every slow, deliberate release helps rebuild stronger, more resilient muscle tissue. Begin with 3 sets of 12 repetitions, resting for about 45 seconds between each set. Before starting, take a moment to activate your back muscles. This simple preparation step can double your results. Sit up tall, then pull your shoulders down and back 10 times before gripping the band. This pre-activation primes the neural pathways that connect your brain to your back muscles, ensuring they fire efficiently throughout the workout. And one final reminder, never let the band snap forward uncontrollably. Doing so can not only reduce the effectiveness of the exercise, but also increase your risk of injury. Controlled movement is what builds lasting strength and protection. As you progress, you can gradually increase resistance by using a thicker band, doubling the band, or sitting slightly farther forward to create extra tension. For those looking to focus more intensely on each side, try performing the exercise one arm at a time, a technique many advanced practitioners use to enhance balance and muscle symmetry. And now, we arrive at the most transformative movement of all, the one that changes everything, the modified plank. This exercise has been called the muscle fountain of youth by researchers, and for good reason. At first glance, it may seem like you're simply holding a still position, but beneath the surface, your body is performing a symphony of complex actions. A groundbreaking 2024 study from Harvard Medical School followed 612 adults over the age of 60 who practiced modified planks daily, and the findings were nothing short of extraordinary. In just 30 days, participants experienced a 47% increase in core strength. But that was only the beginning. Researchers observed improvements in cellular aging markers, signs of vitality typically found in people 15 years younger. Even more remarkable, the risk of falls among participants dropped by 63%, and their balance improved by 54%. This single movement trains multiple muscle groups simultaneously: your erector spinae, internal and external obliques, transverse abdominis, as well as your quadriceps and glute muscles. It's like conducting an orchestra where every instrument plays in perfect harmony. No other exercise provides such comprehensive muscle activation while remaining gentle on the joints. As lead researcher Dr. Sarah Mitchell explained, the modified plank delivers full-body strength and stability with minimal impact, making it ideal for seniors seeking long-term mobility and resilience. To perform it correctly, start by positioning yourself on your hands and knees on a comfortable surface, such as a yoga mat or carpeted floor. Settle into a stable stance. This foundation is the key to unlocking all the powerful, age-defying benefits the modified plank has to offer. Position your elbows directly beneath your shoulders and rest your forearms flat on the floor. Keep your forearms parallel and shoulder-width apart. This slight adjustment is what makes the modified plank perfect for older adults. It provides nearly all the benefits of a full plank while being much safer and more comfortable. Keep your knees on the floor, then slowly walk them back until your body forms a straight line from your head down to your knees, rather than fully extending your legs as you would in a traditional plank. Biomechanical studies show that this version retains about 85% of the muscle activation of a standard plank, while cutting the overall load on the body by roughly 40%. It's the ideal balance between effectiveness and safety. Maintaining proper form is critical. Your head should stay in a neutral position, about a foot in front of your hands, with your gaze directed toward the floor. Avoid tucking your chin too far or craning your neck upward. Your back should remain perfectly flat. Imagine a sturdy tabletop running from your shoulders to your knees. One of the most common mistakes is either lifting your hips too high or letting them sag toward the floor. Both drastically reduce the exercise's effectiveness, sometimes by more than half. Instead, pull your belly button gently toward your spine to engage your core and stabilize your posture. Think of the motion as zipping up a snug pair of jeans. That's how you activate your deepest core muscle, the transverse abdominis, which acts like an internal weight belt to support your spine. Maintain this position while breathing normally. Never hold your breath. Doing so can increase blood pressure and fatigue your muscles more quickly. Start by holding the plank for about 15 seconds. It may not sound like much, but research shows that for adults over 60, performing 3 15-second holds is more beneficial than one long, extended hold. Several shorter intervals help maintain stronger, more consistent muscle activation while reducing strain and risk of overexertion. Start with 3 total holds, resting for about 30 seconds between each one. Practicing proper breathing beforehand is a key preparation step that most people overlook, yet it can make all the difference. Before getting into position, lie on your back and focus on breathing while keeping your core slightly engaged. Place one hand on your belly and the other on your chest. Breathe slowly until only the hand on your chest moves noticeably. This teaches you how to breathe without releasing core tension, which helps stabilize your body once you're in the plank position. As you grow stronger, gradually increase your hold time by 5 seconds each week. Some people eventually work their way up to holding for a full minute, but even 30-second holds provide tremendous benefits for strength, balance, and endurance. To make the exercise more challenging, you can move your knees slightly farther back or lift one arm forward for 5 seconds at a time while maintaining perfect form. Planks are especially effective when performed early in the morning. Studies have shown that core stability exercises done shortly after waking improve posture, body awareness, and coordination for the rest of the day. So how can you incorporate all these movements into your daily routine? The beauty of these 5 exercises lies in how they work together to rebuild your entire muscular system through their combined effects. Each one supports and amplifies the others, targeting every major muscle group and movement pattern essential for strength, mobility, and independence. Standing knee raises develop hip strength and balance. Chair squats build lower body power. Resistance band rows enhance posture and pulling strength. Glute bridges activate the posterior chain for stability, and modified planks integrate the entire body into one harmonious system of strength. Research consistently shows that combining multiple exercises produces results far greater than the sum of their individual parts. To allow your muscles to adapt and recover properly, start by performing all 5 exercises every other day during your first week. Remember, muscle growth doesn't actually happen while you're working out. It happens during rest, when your body repairs and strengthens the fibers you've just challenged. After the first week, you can gradually increase your frequency to 5 or 6 days per week, but always give yourself at least one full rest day. Recovery is just as vital as movement. Once you're comfortable with each exercise, the complete workout should take about 20 to 25 minutes from start to finish. Short enough to fit into any routine, yet powerful enough to transform your strength and mobility. The best time to exercise is the time you'll do it consistently. However, studies show that morning workouts often lead to better long-term consistency and provide an energy boost that lasts all day. In every case, consistency matters more than perfection. Missing a single day won't set you back, but skipping an entire week can slow your progress dramatically. Keep a simple log of your repetitions and hold times. Tracking your progress keeps you motivated and reveals just how far you've come. Even small improvements are victories worth celebrating. Most people begin to notice real changes by the second week. You'll start to feel stronger within just a few days, and by day 30, your overall mobility, balance, and daily function can improve dramatically. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking water before, during, and after each session. And about 2 hours post-workout, have a protein-rich snack or meal to help your body repair and rebuild lean muscle more effectively. Studies show that this simple habit can increase muscle protein synthesis in older adults by as much as 50%. Something as small as a handful of almonds or even a glass of milk after your workout can make a meaningful difference in recovery. Always pay close attention to how your body feels and make adjustments when needed. A bit of muscle soreness is perfectly normal, especially during the first week. It's simply your body adapting and growing stronger. However, if you ever experience sharp or unusual pain, stop immediately and consult your healthcare provider. Safety and consistency will always produce better long-term results than pushing through discomfort. While these exercises have been tested, proven, and even recommended by medical experts, it's important to remember that every body is unique. What works perfectly for one person might need small adjustments for another. The key is to start from where you are and progress at a pace that feels sustainable. When you have the right knowledge, tools, and mindset, age truly becomes just a number. Your potential for strength and vitality is far greater than you might think. These 5 exercises have already changed thousands of lives, helping older adults feel more youthful, regain independence, reduce chronic pain, and improve balance in ways they never imagined. And now it's your turn. The only thing standing between you and stronger, more capable muscles is that very first step. The science is clear, and the method is proven. When you respect your body's need for gradual challenge, proper rest, and consistent effort, it will reward you with incredible resilience, no matter your age. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Since turning 60, have you noticed any changes in your strength or balance? Which of these 5 exercises do you think will be the most challenging, and why? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their own journey toward better health. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others who could benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our upcoming health and fitness videos for seniors. Wishing you continued health, happiness, and peace. And remember, it's never too late to start becoming stronger every day.